Hello everyone, and welcome to Radical Academy. In today's video, we are going to solve this question from Mathematics Paper 2. So if you're new to this channel, remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. You can also find me on the following platforms: Facebook, okay? You can also search for Radical Academy, TikTok, Radical Academy, and YouTube, Radical Academy. So without wasting much of your time, let us dive into this question. So the question is about calculus, and this is a bit of a, kind of a trick question, but we have to understand that this is calculus and how do you approach this question. So what the question is saying is that the gradient function of the curve is 3x plus 2. Find the equation of the curve if it passes through the point. So the question is now telling us to find the equation of this curve if it passes through the following point, which is at 0, 2, and we have that one as the gradient function. Now, what we have is this 3x plus 2. Now, this is a gradient function, okay? So, when you say gradient function, what you're saying is that this is dy over dx. So this one has been differentiated, okay? And we have this one as a gradient function, okay? And then we also have the point 0, 2, where this actually curve was passing through the point. So what is the question? Find the equation of the curve, okay? So the first principle in answering this question is that we just have to integrate this question, and because once we integrate the equation, then we are going to go back to the original equation the way it was before it got actually differentiated, okay? So the process of reversing this question, or rather this gradient function, back to the original function is what we call the integration or and differentiation, okay? So if you are maybe want to learn the basics of calculus, you can also go to my YouTube channel and search for calculus, okay? So I've done many examples based on differentiation as well as integration. So we're going to integrate this one so that we can take it back to the original equation. And how do you integrate? Let's see how we do that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to say this, okay? So this one, 3x plus 2 dx. Actually, we are integrating with respect to x. Okay. So what you're going to do is to integrate this one. Okay. And this is going to be, this is a symbol for integration. So 3x plus 2 with respect to x. So integrate this with respect to x, and this is just going to give us y. So when you integrate something, you are just going to get the value of y as the subjective formula, okay? So what you're going to do again is this now implies that this 3x plus 2 dx, okay? So now we can begin to integrate this one, okay? So remember, when you're integrating the power, okay, the variable, the x, has got the power that we can see over there, okay? So there's a power 1, which is anything raised to the power 1, is just that thing. So you're going to put power 1 plus 1. So whenever you're integrating something, a term, okay, the power increases by 1. And this is what we're going to do. This is going to be 3x, meaning there is a power 1 plus 1, okay, over 1 plus 1. Now, you also go to the constant value, and this is going to be, it is just a constant. So if you are integrating a constant number, this is just going to, you just add an x, okay, in front of that. And this is going to be 2x, okay. Now from there, we can simplify now. This is going to be 3x to the power 2 over 2 plus 2x. Now, the moment you just reach there, then it simply means that you are done. All you're supposed to do is just add what is called the C, the constant C, okay? And we are going to see how we can be able to find this constant C. So, plus C, okay? Now, this is the equation now. So, therefore, so this is y, this is y. And now, y equals to 3x squared over this plus this plus this. Okay, now once you do this, okay, you are almost done. What you just need to know, or rather find out, is the value of C. So we need to find the value of C. So how can we find the value of C? Let us see how we can find the value of C. Okay, of C, okay, we know that this has got the points, okay. Now these points, these 2 points, so this is x equals to 0, y equals to 2. So what you're going to do is you get these values of x and y, okay. We get these 2 values and substitute. When is x, you put 0. When is y, you put 2, okay. Okay, so now we are going to substitute. What is y, you put 2. What is x, you put 0. So that you can find the value of C. So this is going to be, so this is 2 equals, this is going to be, okay. Now once you substitute, all you have to do now is just make sure that you simplify. So now we simplify by saying this is 2. Now everything here is going to be just 0. This is just a 0. So we are going to remain with just C. Now you're saying therefore C is 2. Now this is the value of C. And now what you're going to do now is substitute back the value of C into the actual equation in order to find the equation of this case. So therefore, y is equal to 3 over 2x squared plus 2x plus 2.